He's got 3 in the last 3, like, started against Vegas, nice goal against Vegas, got 1 against the Hurricanes, got 1 against the Rangers. Gotta give credit where credit's due, and I think the way Marty is looking at it, like, at this point, there's nothing to lose. The guys are playing for pride, and it shows. They're really playing for pride. In Belzile's case, he's definitely playing for a contract because he is an unrestricted free agent at the end of the season. But you could tell he doesn't want to go back to Laval. And
Yeah.
and that's it. His season is ending with the Canadians. He's not getting sent down. If the Laval Rocket are making the playoffs, they are making a final playoff push, but he's not getting sent down for the rest of the season. He's staying with the Canadians. He's fighting for that contract, and we're going to see where he lands at the end of the season. I think in his case, I think he's getting these, like, he's going to get these 1 year contracts, maybe a 2 year contract that's a bit of a raise. I can't see him making more than 1.5 million, to be honest.
Yeah, look, the guy is the perfect call up. Should injuries arise during the season, let him be the captain of the Rocket. He still gets to stay close to his family. Um, you know, I think that's the best role for him. Like he would be one of the first call ups to come up here and help the
Hmm.
big club, but I still think he fits perfect. Like, don't get me wrong, his play, as you're mentioning, he deserves to be here in Montreal at this very moment to finish out
Hmm.
the season. But I still think he's got that perfect role as a captain down in the minors, a guy who knows his place and can really help direct a lot of the young players that are going to be up and coming, and
Hmm.
perhaps give them some insight as to what they can expect to play in the big leagues. So, very again, very very happy with how he's finishing the season and the
Yeah.
contributions that he's been able to bring, especially goal wise in these past games. But
But I think,
like you said, I think
yeah,
he's going to be back for a year or two, and it's going to be like perhaps a one-way contract. I'd still say 60-40, leaning towards a two-way contract.
yeah, if we're gonna get into the details, I'm not sure. It might, if it's gonna be a 2 way. I'm not sure. He's probably gonna ask for a 1 way contract no matter where he goes. The only thing is he's gonna have to. If he does have a 1 way contract with starts in Laval, he's gonna have to clear waivers. So
It's true. He has a one-way already. What the hell am I saying
does
two-way?
I think he does already, but I'm gonna have to double check that. But the thing about Alex Belzil, it's so funny because, let's be honest, when we first saw him getting called up for I think it was during the playoff bubble when him and I think Xavier Ouellet got called up. Uh, let's be honest here, he didn't look like he belonged, and I mean no disrespect, but you could tell he was a minor league player. He didn't have. I don't think he had not when I say NHL speed, I don't think it's like actual speed skating, but I
Decision
think
making.
decision making, being part of the play, knowing
Yeah.
how, yeah, pretty much decision making. He's gotten a lot better, and I'm wondering if the change of coaching staff, both in Laval and with the Canadians, has a big part of it to do. I think because he's gotten better since JF took over in Laval, and then you know we don't even have to say what Marty is doing to this team, let alone the fucking fourth liners on this team.
Well, I'll say this much. I think there was a natural progression and comfort that was instaured over the time playing in Laval. But the one standout thing that you can't argue, like what you're saying, he's just I don't know if it's the Marty effect. I know we like to attribute it and we like to deem it the Marty effect, but I mean,
Well, I mean,
you're talking about
yeah.
decision making and his capacities, and you want to compare what he did in the bubble. I remember he had one golden opportunity in the bubble. He's got a clear shot. He had time. He sends it flying like 3-4 feet over the net. Tonight he's flying down the wing. He's got another
Yeah,
guy in support, and he just like confident, calmly pulls it back, rips it. Beautiful,
yeah, it was a
beautiful
great shot.
shot.
It was a great goal.
Like that's a perfect example of where he's at, how he's progressed. And if he could continue to be like this, then maybe I'm wrong, and maybe he has a spot very much on this team. I just think with a full and healthy roster, unfortunately, there are still guys that are better and deserve the spot.
Yes, but having said that, look, man, we were plagued with injuries last season. We were obviously plagued with injuries this season. And again, I maybe it is the Marty effect. I don't know what else to, but like it's these. I don't want to call them replacement. The call ups, basically, they're earning their spot. They're earning their ice time. Did you ever think Jesse Alonen would be on the fucking top line with Nick Suzuki? I didn't. He's earning his spot. He's that kid too. He's playing well, and he's another one playing for a contract. But I don't know. I don't know what the heck is going on here. What like it's great to see, but fuck, for those that are full Tank Nation support, it's like fucking slow your horses, boys.